Hello, darlings, my little cherished ducklings. How are you today? Welcome to Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic, and I'm very glad you're here today. So, let's see. What have I discovered recently? Well, I've discovered that because I haven't been dyeing my hair, haven't been able to go to the hairdresser, I discovered that my hair is actually the color I spent a lot of money dyeing it for the last 20 years. So that was interesting, save money. Um, And I've had a lot of clients this week asking me how they can feel like they're contributing because the world seems a little whack right now. So I wanted to quickly teach you an exercise that will benefit you and everyone else. Are you ready? I learned this a long time ago. Um, well, not that long ago because I'm, what, 26? Okay, hi. All right, so here's what you're going to do. First, I'd like you to just relax, drop your shoulders. Everybody carries like tension in their shoulders. So one of the fastest ways you can relax is breathe in and just let your shoulders drop. Oh, doesn't that feel good? Better already, right? Now, if you're doing this during the daytime, I like to do it in the morning. What I'd like you to do is, or if you're doing it at night, is kind of look up and take a moment and connect with either the sunshine or the moonshine, or connect with whatever your higher power is, or something in the sky that's beautiful that is bigger than you are. Well, like not like a condor or a giant bird, but I mean something a little like more cosmic. Um, so, so just kind of connect to the stars or the sun and feel the blessing that we take for granted, the the beauty of the night sky or the sunshine warmth and wonderfulness, and feel that kind of radiating down into you as though it's love. And you might want to take a moment and think about someone or something or a place that makes you feel really yummy and loving. Uh, it's good to use a person that you just feel really loving about. Sometimes I'll use a pet, I mean, my own pet. Um, but something that makes you feel just like yummy and unconditionally loving. So feel that energy coming down. And you want to just send it down through the soles of your feet into Mother Earth. Here's the thing about the Earth, it really is alive. Oh, we've got Rachel in Las Vegas. Okay, I'll be with you in about 4 minutes. Is that cool, baby? Good. Send that energy in. And now what I'm going to do is ask you to bring that energy back up. And I'm going to ask you, because the palms of our hands, couldn't remember that word, are have a lot of energy coming out of them. So I'm going to ask you to sort of feel like this. Feel that there's energy between your palms and bring it like back and forth like you're, well, you guys, I grew up like making saltwater taffy with my mom. So it's like pulling taffy. But if you didn't do that, and why would you? It's kind of weird. It's almost like this, you can start to feel the energy between your palms. And you can really start to feel it stretching and getting stronger. Um, a brief note, please don't look at my fingernails because I was gardening and just could not get the dirt out. Anyway, so here we are. We've got this energy, right? And we're going to shape it. Now close your eyes. You can work along with me. You can start right now. And as you feel this energy, and you'll feel it sort of stretching and getting more real, start to sort of shape it and notice what color it is. It can be green for healing and abundance, white for just general wonderfulness, or pink if you're either a 5-year-old girl or you want loving energy. Whatever it is, just notice the energy and then take a minute and put an intention into this ball of energy. And you should really be able to feel it now. So the first intention I like to put is to just send love and whatever blessing means to you, and kindness. And I like to make this for just everybody in the world right now, because heaven knows we can use it. And then I'm going to put an intention, like tonight, I'm going to make a very strong intention to be a loving, supportive, accurate energy for everybody who calls in. And you can bless your children. Just fill this ball of energy with love and blessing. And then take a deep breath and press it into your chest. Yay! Cool. So try that in the morning when you wake up. And my Las Vegas sweetheart, do you mind if I just quickly do the tarot weather for the week? Just 3 cards. Just hang in there and really concentrate on your question, because we're going to have a very good session. I already like your energy. Okay, tarot weather for this week is just what the energies are for everybody, more or less, this week. And the first energy is the Hermit. And this card is, we're spending a lot of time more alone than we're used to. But this is also time. Hermit card is being alone more than we're used to. But it's also, if you'll notice, he's got a lantern. And that's his own truth. So this is a great moment to really start to figure out what you love, what lights you up, what your truth is. And start to respect that. I love doing that. So, and the next card, oh, this is fabulous. Ace of Wands, when it's right side up. There. Wait a minute. There we go. 2 years and I still never get this right. This card really wants to be right side up. And it's about to be. It means that things are really going to start opening up, and there's going to be a new cycle of energy and life and doing stuff. Not quite yet, but it's going to come soon. That's why it's upside down. And it wants to be this, and it will be that in the next probably 6 weeks or so. But until then, wear your mask and practice social distancing. And the last one is, this is a great time to get in touch with the Page of Cups is your inner child, especially your inner creative child. I mean, maybe you didn't have a gold cup with a fish peeking out of it when you were a child, but, I did, but, enough about my trauma. So this is like getting in touch with your sort of joyous inner child who loves the summer and who is getting back in touch with your creativity. And you might find yourself learning something new that's really fun. I'm trying to learn conversational Greek right now on the internet. Yikes! But if you're less of a dope than I am, you might want to just start moving stuff around in your house, drawing, singing along with the radio, anything that sort of makes your inner child happy. So it's a really good week to just give yourself a little summer vacation, get in touch with your happy, joyful, creative inner child. And now, thank you. We're going to take, hi, Darlene, are you still there?
Yes.
Oh, you're an angel for being so patient. And so is it Rachel?
Yes.
It's pretty new. Oh, great name. And I love Las Vegas. I've got a cousin who's a firefighter there. So, my dear, tell me first what your birthday is, because that's how I connect to you. So when is your birthday?
10/22/79.
Oh, a woman in a hurry. I love it. So you're just barely a Scorpio. Awesome. Okay. And it feels like you almost have 2 questions. So one of them is about love and one is about business. So hit me with your first question. We'll see if we can do both. But
Well, actually, it's about my health. You're allowed to do health?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes. As long as you realize I'm not a doctor, although I play one on TV. Okay. It feels like you've had a chronic condition. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Is this condition something that either affects your feeling like I'm feeling like it has something to do with, and if you don't want to get too personal, I understand, either your immune system or something to do with sort of this area. I'm pointing to my chest. Um, can you tell me if that's correct?
I have asthma.
Okay, asthma is what I was, yeah, the chest. Also, asthma does weaken your immune system. Um, has it been worse lately? Is that what's worrying you?
Yes.
Oh, sweetie, I'm sorry. Well, first of all, I always advise people to make a doctor's appointment as soon as possible. Um, and do you have an inhaler? You're using your inhaler regularly?
Well, see, the thing is that it has a lot of side effects, you know?
I know. I know. I had one for 5 years. I really do know. I'd still, if that's what you've been prescribed, I'd still use it. But here's the thing. I think that they're in your house. Um, I think there's a lot of dust, and I think in the air duct system too, there's maybe some dust and mold because it feels like, well, how long have you been living where you live right now?
Over a year.
Okay. Has your asthma gotten worse either since you moved or in the last 3 months?
Not only that, I've been having anxiety and panic attacks too.
Well, yeah, I have to say that actually means you're a healthy, normal person right now. Um, so the first thing I do is have some, well, um, I have asthma too, not as bad as yours, but I do. And I just cleaned my house top to bottom. I had to hire a friend to come over and point a gun at me, so I do it. But um, there's a lot of dust where you're living, so you might want to just vacuum. But for the panic attacks, oh, and maybe if you can get the air ducts cleaned, because it feels like there's dust and mold in the air ducts. And also, of
Mm-hmm.
course, tell your doctor. But the other thing I do is when you start to get a panic attack, and this is from somebody who's had more panic attacks than most people who had hot lunches. So here's what I do,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope this will work, is I just sit down, and the first thing I do is I breathe in deeply, and as I exhale, I mentally picture and say the number 3 to myself as I exhale 3 times. And then I
Mm-hmm.
inhale and mentally say and picture the number 2 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do the same thing. Inhale. And when you exhale, picture the number 1 3 times and just say it to yourself. That works. And also breathing deeply. And then when you exhale, go like this, like you're blowing out a birthday candle. You're an enormously sensitive person. And I think you're somebody who needs and deserves a lot of love and a lot of support. And I'm just going to pick a card for you. Oh, you know what? It looks like things are going to get a lot better for you really fast. I almost wasn't expecting that,
Really?
but I'm very happy to hear. Yeah. Well, for one thing, this is so strange. I didn't even know I had 2 of these cards. I mean, I only have one deck. I just got this card twice, which is kind of not possible, and I'm a little freaked out. What this card means is soon you will either be, this is like a card of rejoicing specifically with women friends. So you'll either
Mm-hmm.
be either at an engagement party, or you could be possibly getting engaged yourself because you're very attractive. Um, but it looks like you're either going to a wedding shower or you might be going to a wedding of some kind. Obviously not
Mm-hmm.
next week, but that that celebration with a is going to it's really going to be the turning point. It's like right at that point is when your life is going to start to turn around because You have so much to give the world. What, Levy? So, are you okay? Do you have your inhaler? Are you? What is it, sweetheart? What is it? Tell Mama Peri. What is it? Oh, sweetie, just stay with me. I'm going to send you so much what?
So much lately.
Oh, sweetheart. Things are really about to get a lot better for you. And you have so many people who love you. Just take a moment and think of, so I can think of 3 people off the top of my head who really love you. This is a stressful time and everybody's a little lonely and freaked out, but you're going to be okay. You really are. And in fact, you're going to be so okay that you just manifested something I didn't think was possible, which was 2 of the same card in a brand new pack. So that's pretty impressive. Tell me quickly something you love doing. What's something you just really enjoy? I know you love music, and I know you love talking to friends. What's something else you like? Sweetheart, are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you're
I
somebody
love,
with a
I
lot
love
of
to
creative.
sing.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Music is what I was getting. All right. There's another thing for us singers. I'm a singer too, and you've got so much music inside you. The other thing that's great for a panic attack is either turning on your favorite song and singing along with it, because when we sing, our heart opens and we just get happy. So try that. And is there somebody you can call now who can either talk to you or be with you? 'Cause I want to make sure you're okay. I
Not
think you
really,
have a real,
because
yeah,
the friends that I was
because
close to, they kind of rejected me, you know.
that's another feeling I'm familiar with. But here's the thing. I think that because you're such a sensitive, delicate flower, right? And you really are.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes if we just call somebody and say, "Hey, I miss you," they'll forget anything that's gone before because everybody's a little cray cray right now. So can you think of like one
Yeah.
person, or maybe your sister, your mom, somebody like that? Or I think you have a
My
cousin you
boyfriend.
like. That's good. I like him. Also, I think he's your guy. So, uh,
You know who he is, right?
well, I can see him, but unless he's like Al Pacino, no, not off the top of my head.
Well, he's in a wheelchair too, just like I am.
Oh, darling. Oh, he's a lovely guy. Uh, he has a very like American guy name. It's not like Bert, but it's like one syllable. He's very sweet, and he really
Ralph.
loves you. Okay, that's it. Yeah, thank
Ralph.
you. I couldn't. It's just like a real American guy name to me. Um, let's
Is
pick a
it
couple.
Ralph?
Yes, it is Ralph, and he's got kind of a round face, and he's got a beautiful smile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, oh, this is wonderful. He's such a smitten kitten where you're concerned. Men aren't really good at talking about their feelings, but if we watch what they do towards us, I never believe
Mm-hmm.
anything a man says. I just believe what they do. Oh, let me just tell Magdalene, what a beautiful name. And today's the day of Mary Magdalene, too. So in Vancouver, I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just working with my lovely Rachel here. And Rachel, you have just basically such a joyous spirit. You have such an active inner little girl. And you also inspire so many more people than you know. You really do, because you're one brave broad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, you know what I'd like you to do tonight? I'm going to have to take this caller, but you can reach out to me. My first name is Peri, Peri, like Periwinkle.
Uh-huh.
My last name is Lyons. I'm on Facebook. And just reach out and I'll give you a little 15-minute reading tomorrow, okay? And I'll also reflect back to you the great things that other people admire about you, okay?
Oh,
Because
and I got one more question.
okay, quickly, I've got 2 minutes, so talk fast like a New Yorker.
It's about my finances.
They're tricky now. You can get that stimulus check. You can also, there's a lot of grants available for you right now. So you're fine. Do not panic about money. You're very taken care of. You have somebody who passed 2 years ago who's a real angel to you. So, my darling, get in touch with me. I'm on Facebook, Peri Lyons, Lyons, and I'll give you a 15-minute free reading tomorrow, okay? And I'll tell you more good stuff. And hang on to Ralph. He's a keeper, and I think that might be the guy you're going to marry. All right, my angel? And call somebody as soon as you hang up. Just call him or call and drink a lot of water because that always makes our emotions go easy. And the best part of your life is ahead of you. I promise. All right? So contact me tomorrow. All right?
All right.
All right, sweetheart. It's going to be fine. All right. Contact me. Otherwise, I'll have to hunt you down and find you. All right, darling. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bless you. All right. And now we have Magdalene. Beautiful name. Wow. Hi, Magdalene. How are you? Darling? Well, while we're waiting for Magdalene, here's something that you can do in these it's a stressful time, not going to lie. But our birthright is happiness and calm. And the quickest way to access that is just by getting still and thinking about just getting in touch with love. I know it sounds crazy, but another trick I'm going to teach you right now is, did you know that your heart has some of your brain in it? It shares some neurons with your brain, but it doesn't overthink. So if you have to make a decision or if your mind is racing and you're trying to kind of come up with a solution to something, sometimes our heads are wonderful. My head is one of my favorite things on my body. It sounded wrong. You know what I mean. But sometimes, I don't know about you, but I'm sure that everybody who calls in is an overthinker because I get the smartest people in the world calling in here. And so here's a little trick. Next time you're feeling, oh, Magdalene, you're here. Let me just finish this. Next time you're feeling like you have to make a decision and your brain is going like, woo, monkeys. Take a deep breath and just tap your heart and ask it the same question. It'll give you just as intelligent an answer, but it'll awaken the neurons in your heart that are connected to your intelligence without all the interference. Hi, Magdalene. How are you? I'm so happy you made it.
How are you?
I'm awesome. Thank you. How are you? Good?
Good. Good. I'm doing good. Sorry we got disrupted earlier. I was just walking outside of the grocery store into my car, and
cool.
The call had dropped. So yeah, I'm glad that they called me back.
Yes. No, we've got about 3 minutes, so I'm going to talk really fast like the New York girl I am. So quickly, tell me your birthday and tell me your question.
10/16/85.
Okay. Oh, that's such a good day. I have so many friends with that birthday. All right. And what's your question, my angel? I love your energy.
Yeah. Well, I needed some career guidance. That's one thing.
Okay. This we can do.
That's been on my mind a lot.
Okay. Are you still in the same job you've been in for 4 years? Around there?
Well, Yeah, around there.
Yeah, around there.
Around that much.
Three,
Yep.
3.5, 3 3/4. Okay. Are you a little nervous about it because they're cutting people back and whatever? Are you?
Yeah,
Because
just that,
yeah.
and then just I mean, I love to cook, and a lot of people have been telling me that I should do something in catering, and I love taking care of people too, and I'm a caregiver.
Yeah.
So I'm just nervous
I think
to.
here's what I'm getting for you, and I'm going to over talk you because I'm just rude. Sorry, but I want to give you I'm getting a lot of information for you. So keep your day job for now. I think you would be a fantastic, like, are you a really good baker too, right? You're one of those people who can both bake and cook. I'm a good baker, but my cooking, but you're a really good baker and you've got a really artistic sense. And I think where you're living, there's nobody who's really good at like cake decorating and doing stuff like that. I would take an online course and start a side hustle doing that and start to learn about like branding, get a website, and you are very skilled with your hands, young lady. And you've got a very good sense of color and design, even if you don't know it, but you do. You're a Libra. You guys are all good at that. So don't quit your day job just yet. What I'd like you to do, we got 90 seconds. Okay, with your day job, what I'd like you to do is make a very strong intention about what you want in that job. And every time you go into like a Zoom meeting or the job, like bring a lot of love and the intention. If the intention is, I want to make more money, do that. But I would start this side hustle right away. Caretaking is exhausting. Trust me, I've taken care of a mother and now a boyfriend for since the dawn of time. And it's a great thing that you do because you're a lovely person, but keep it as a side thing. I think the cooking and baking, yes, I get money there, honey. Go for it. And let me know what happens because you've got great energy. And the other thing is people really like you. Use that. People really like you. So let me know what happens. I'm Peri Lyons on Facebook. But if you want, I'll even get in touch. I'll send you $10 to take an online course in like fancy baking. Okay? That's a promise. So get in touch with me. All right. Huge hug. I'm having a sale okay. Magdalene, you're awesome. And it's Mary Magdalene's Day in the calendar, I think. Thank you, Cherished Ducklings. Thank you for being here. I just love you, and you're so cool, all of you. Magdalene, Rachel, all of you. Call in next week with your questions. I'll be sitting right here waiting. And 9 p.m. Moonstruck, 9 p.m. EST, we're live. I'm Peri Lyons, New York City celebrity psychic. And have a fabulous week. And as we say in Brooklyn, have a good day or else. Bye, loves.